Hello everyone, Hare Krishna. Continuation of the science of the absolute truth given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in part to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to Sanatana Goswami. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu continuation is explaining that how the creation going on, the creation of material world. Is Mahavishnu glass his eyes to over material world and impregnate him with the all living entity. They impregnate with to impregnate with the seeds of the living entities. The Lord Himself does not directly touch the material energy. Krishna does not touch the material energy, but by His specific functional expansion, He touches the material energy and thus the living entity who are his part and parcel are impregnated into material nature. According to the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna said, Mamai Vanso de Valoke, the living entities in this conditional world are my eternal fragmental parts. Due to conditional life, they are struggling very hard with the sixth sense, which includes the mind. We are part and parcel of Krishna. In the present verse, the Lord of Chaitanya Charitamrita, the word Prakriti Sparshana refers to the Lord's glancing over the material nature and placing the living entities in contact with dual matter. The glancing is performed by Mahavishnu. In the conditioned stage, we impregnate according to the bodily conception. This is by sexual intercourse, but the Lord does not need sexual intercourse to impregnate. In the material world, a woman becomes impregnated by the contact of men, but Krishna does not need sexual intercourse. The impregnation is performed simply by his glance. Krishna is already happy. Krishna don't need to grasp some happiness from sexual intercourse. Krishna is all blissful. All blissful come from Krishna. This is also explained in Brahma Samhita. Anganidya Sasakale Driyavitimanti. Govinda can impregnate simply by glancing. In other words, his eyes can work as his genitals. He does not need genitals to beget a child. Indeed, Krishna can beget any one of the living entities with any part of his body. He can do this with any part of his body. The words Swarga, Visheshabha, Rupe indicate that the form by which the Lord begets living entities in the material world is explained here. He is Lord Shiva. In Lord Shiva, incarnation of Krishna, he is Lord Shiva. In the Brahma Samhita, it is stated that Lord Shiva, who is another form of Mahavishnu, is like yogurt. Yogurt is nothing but milk, yet it is not milk. Yogurt is milk and not milk. Similarly, Lord Shiva is considered the father of this universe, and material nature is considered the mother. The father and the mother are known as Lord Shiva and goddess Durga. Durga is wife of Lord Shiva. Together, Lord Shiva, genitals and vagina of God Durgas are worshipped as Shiva Linga. Vagina, Lord Shiva. Shiva Linga, Lord Shiva genital and vagina of Durga are worshipped by the living as the Shiva Linga. This is the origin of the material creation. The Lord Shiva's position is between that of living entities and the Supreme Lord. In other words, Lord Shiva is neither the Supreme Person of God nor the living entities. Lord Shiva, this example like yogurt. Yogurt comes from milk, but you can get milk from yogurt. Lord Shiva came from Krishna, but Krishna not come from Lord Shiva. He is the form through which the Supreme Lord works to beget living entities within the material world. As the yogurt is prepared with milk is mixed with a culture, the form of Lord Shiva expands when the Supreme Personality of God is touched with material nature. The impregnation of material nature by the Father, Lord Shiva, is wonderful because at one time, innumerable living entities are conceived. If we divide the type of hair into 100 parts and then take one part on this parts and divide into 100 parts, that very final thin part division is the size of but one of the numerous living entities. They are all chitkana, particle of spiritual, not matter. The innumerable Brahmandas or universe come from the pores of the Lord's body. Innumerable living entities also come from the pores of the transcendental body of the Lord. This is the process of material creation. Without the living entities, the material nature has no value. Without living entities, material nature is dual matter. But emanate from the pores of the transcendental body of Lord Vishnu. They are different energies. The material nature is explained as follows by Lord Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita. Earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind, intelligence, and false ego. Altogether, these 8 constitute my separate material energy. Thus, the material elements also come from the body of the Supreme Personality of God, but they are different type of energy from the living entities. Although the living entities also come from the Lord's body, they are categorized as a superior energy. Krishna explained the living entities are superior energy. Besides this inferior nature, Almighty Arjuna, there is another superior energy of mind, which comprises the living entities who are exploiting the resource of material inferior energy nature. The inferior energy matter cannot act without the superior energy. All these things are very clearly explained in the Vedas. The materialistic theory that life developed from matter is incorrect. The living and matter come from life, and matter come from the supreme living entities. Therefore, beings, the source of the both, the supreme living entities, Krishna, is described in the Vedanta Sutra as Jamadhyasya Jataha, or the original source of everything. Sarva Kara Karanam. He is the Father. This is what is explained in the following verse. So, in continuation, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explained the position of the living entities and the position of the material world. Okay, we will continue in the next video. Hare Krishna.